Hey everyone, welcome back to the incredible India Deep Dive series. I'm Sam, and I'm joined by Taylor for another fascinating deep dive. Today, we're not just looking at a map. Our mission is to journey into India's truly extraordinary experiences. You know, those unique moments and profound insights that go far beyond any typical tourist list. We've compiled a fantastic stack of sources for this one, all designed to, well, hopefully reshape your view of what's possible in a single country.
And that's precisely the point, isn't it? India is a place unlike any other. It's a land where you don't just see history. You step directly into thousands of years of unbroken tradition. From breathtaking natural wonders to vibrant cultural celebrations, the goal here isn't merely sightseeing. It's about finding those deeply resonant moments that transform a regular trip into an unforgettable, truly personal experience.
I'm definitely ready to dive in. We're going to cover some incredible ground today. Think spiritual awakenings on ancient rivers, sleeping under a ceiling of desert stars, and even, get this, walking across bridges made from living tree roots. Get ready for some truly surprising facts and hopefully a much deeper understanding of this remarkable land. So let's unpack this. Where do we even begin to experience a place where time seems to stand still, yet still pulses with an ancient, undeniable energy?
If you're looking for that, you really have to start in Varanasi, on the banks of the Ganges. What's truly profound here is how the city and the river create this living tapestry of faith and daily life, especially at dawn. Imagine this. You're on a silent wooden boat, just gliding as the sun's first rays hit the ancient ghats. You'll see pilgrims descending to the water, performing their morning prayers, offering marigolds. It's not just a beautiful sight, it's a direct window into an unbroken lineage of devotion stretching back millennia. And the local boatmen, their families have navigated these waters for generations. They often share these quiet, personal stories about the spiritual significance of each landing, revealing a depth that, well, no guidebook can capture.
That sounds absolutely captivating. Really does. And the spiritual energy of Varanasi, it seems like it builds throughout the day, right? Culminating in a powerful evening ritual.
It really does. The Ganga Aarti ceremony at the Shashwamedh Ghat is just this spectacle of faith and fire. It's incredible. As dusk gathers, thousands of people converge to witness this ancient ritual. 7 young priests, clad in saffron, perform perfectly synchronized movements with these massive brass lamps. The air just vibrates with the sound of conch shells, the rhythmic clang of bells, devotional songs. It's a collective prayer, a daily reaffirmation of a belief system that has seen empires rise and fall, yet remains unchanged in its essence. And you'll see families releasing small boats, each carrying candles and marigold petals onto the Ganges. It represents a personal prayer, adding to this incredibly moving communal experience.
Wow. It's one thing to witness such a ceremony, but can visitors actually participate in the purification rituals? Does it truly offer a sense of renewal, even for those maybe not of the faith?
Yes, absolutely you can. While millions of Hindus believe the Ganges cleanses souls and washes away karma, the act of participating, even just symbolically, offers profound insight into their spiritual connection to the river. Local priests, they guide visitors through the simple gestures and offerings with actually remarkable cultural sensitivity. And many people describe feeling a genuine sense of peace and a unique kind of renewal. Not necessarily religious, maybe, but a connection to something much older and deeper than themselves. It's about engaging with a continuous living tradition, not just observing it from afar.
That's fascinating. It really highlights how these aren't just historical echoes, but vibrant, active traditions, like happening right now.
Yeah.
And this commitment to preserving history, to an enduring vision, it extends beyond living rituals to monumental architectural feats as well, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And the same ancient reverence for creation, it isn't just visible in living traditions, it's literally carved into the very rock of India, which naturally brings us to the ancient cave temples of Ajanta and Ellora.
Okay, now here's where it gets really interesting for me. These aren't just caves. They are, well, mind-boggling masterpieces carved from solid basalt cliffs over centuries. Tell us more about the incredible scale of this artistic and devotional undertaking.
It's truly remarkable, Sam. Near Aurangabad, these cave complexes represent the pinnacle of Indian craftsmanship and just sheer human devotion. At Ajanta, you'll find 29 Buddhist caves, some dating back to the 2nd century BCE. These aren't just simple monastic cells, they are elaborate monasteries and prayer halls. But the frescoes on their walls are what truly stun you. They tell stories of Buddha's life with such vivid detail, the colors still shine after 2 millennia. It's amazing. Imagine generations of artisans working on the same wall, each adding to a narrative that spans centuries, embodying that slow, deliberate pace of enlightenment itself.
Wow. And Laura, I understand, takes this architectural ambition to an entirely different level, like even more extreme.
It absolutely does. Ellora's 34 caves showcase an even more audacious feat of engineering, culminating in the magnificent Kalasa Temple in Cave 16. What's almost impossible to grasp is that this entire multi-story temple was carved top-down from a single, solid rock formation. Just think about that. It required the removal of an astonishing 400,000 tons of stone. It's not just a temple, it's a mountain, a representation of Mount Kailash, Lord Shiva's sacred abode. The engineering is just
And
staggering.
that's truly mind-boggling. So these aren't just religious sites, but also artistic showcases of Buddhist, Hindu, and Jain traditions, each with distinct styles.
Precisely. The Buddhist caves at Ajanta feature these serene meditation halls and viharas, reflecting a focus on peace and enlightenment. In contrast, the Hindu caves at Ellora, they burst with dynamic sculptures, dancing Shiva, fierce Durga depicting cosmic drama and divine energy. Very different feel. And then the Jain caves showcase their philosophy through incredibly detailed carvings of Tirthankaras and intricate geometric patterns, reflecting their belief in spiritual liberation. What's really compelling is seeing how different religions over centuries influenced and shaped the artistic traditions in these shared, sacred spaces. You see the dialogue right there in the stone.
Imagine walking into a place where countless generations have prayed, sculpted, and dedicated their lives. Feeling that resonance, it really makes you think about the sheer scale of human creativity and devotion across millennia. Incredible. Okay, so from the silent, awe-inspiring majesty of ancient carvings, let's shift our gaze to the vastness of nature. India's landscapes offer a completely different kind of wonder. What about sleeping under the stars in the Sar Desert? That sounds pretty amazing.
Oh, the Thar Desert in Rajasthan truly redefines camping. Forget roughing it. Here, you find these premium desert camps that offer spacious canvas tents, comfortable beds, even private bathrooms, all decorated with authentic Rajasthani decor. It's luxury, but, without losing that connection to nature. And the local hospitality is exceptional. Staff often share fascinating stories about desert life and their resilient communities. You feel really welcomed. Plus, the dining experience itself is a highlight, showcasing authentic Rajasthani cuisine like dal bati churma, that's a hearty baked wheat dumpling with lentil curry and kursangri, a flavorful dish made from desert berries and beans, prepared by skilled local chefs, of course.
Sounds delicious. And the adventure extends beyond the campsite, right? It's not just about the luxury.
Absolutely not. Camel safaris are the quintessential desert adventure. These ships of the desert carry you gently across endless golden sand dunes, revealing hidden oases and ancient trade routes, and the profound silence of the desert. It isn't just an absence of sound, it's this deep presence that forces you to listen to your own thoughts, revealing a kind of clarity rarely found in our noisy world. It's quite meditative. Then, as evening falls, the desert comes alive with traditional folk music and dance performances. Musicians play instruments like the kartal and morchang, creating these haunting melodies, while dancers perform the energetic kabalia and graceful gumar, dances under the flickering campfire light, and just a sky full of stars. It's magical.
So we've seen this silent majesty of the desert, but what if nature itself became a living monument, something you could actually walk across? That sounds like science fiction.
That's exactly where we find Meghalaya's living root bridges. What's truly fascinating here is, well, it's a living engineering marvel grown by human hands over centuries, evolving with its environment. It's incredible.
That's right, I read about this. The journey to these wonders takes you through pristine cloud forests in Meghalaya. It's supposed to be stunning. To reach the famous double-decker root bridge in Nongret village, you have to descend over 3,000 stone steps, apparently, winding through this dense jungle, alive with orchids and exotic birds. And local Khasi guides share stories passed down generations about their ancestors who began training rubber fig tree roots across rushing streams. It demonstrates this incredible collaboration with nature.
And these aren't constructed bridges in any traditional sense. The Khasi and Jaintia tribes have carefully guided and shaped the aerial roots of rubber fig trees over hundreds of years, creating bridges that actually strengthen with age and weather. The famous double-decker bridge in Nongriat, for instance, has 2 levels of intertwined roots spanning rushing waters, and it supports dozens of people. It feels both thrilling and kind of surreal to walk across a living surface that continues to grow and adapt. Some of these living bridges can span up to 50 meters. It's bioengineering at its finest, really, showing incredible human ingenuity working with nature, not against it.
That really raises an important point, doesn't it? About how communities can thrive in harmony with their environment. Which I guess leads us to another tranquil, community-driven landscape, Kerala's backwaters.
Exactly. Imagine just gliding silently through Kerala's backwaters on a traditional Kativalam houseboat, watching coconut palms sway while kingfishers dart between these emerald waterways. These converted rice barges now offer a really serene way to explore one of India's most tranquil landscapes. You just drift leisurely through narrow canals that weave between tiny islands and villages that seem unchanged by time.
And as you cruise, it's not just scenery, right? It's like a window into a different pace of life.
It really is. You witness authentic village life unfolding at nature's rhythm, women washing clothes at the water's edge, children playing, village elders gathering to share stories, craftsmen weave coconut fibers into ropes using techniques unchanged for generations. The absence of, urban chaos creates this meditative atmosphere offering a profound sense of calm. And the food. It's incredibly fresh, a true farm-to-table experience. Meals are often served on banana leaves, adding this authentic touch that connects you to local customs. Featuring fresh fish like caramine fish curry straight from the canals and coconuts plucked from nearby trees. You'll also see traditional fishing techniques like the ancient Chinese fishing nets introduced way back in the 14th century, which still dot the shoreline, alongside local bamboo traps, demonstrating truly sustainable practices.
Okay, after the tranquil waters of Kerala, prepare for an explosion of joy. Because India also knows how to throw, well, the world's most vibrant party.
That would absolutely be the Holi festival. It literally transforms the entire country into this vibrant, living canvas. Millions come together to celebrate the triumph of good over evil and the arrival of spring. Picture streets just flooded with clouds of colored powder, children chasing each other with water balloons, and even strangers embracing, covered head to toe in brilliant hues. It's pure chaos, but joyful chaos.
Hmm.
The festival begins at dawn with bonfires, called Holika Dahan. Then the gulal powder fills the air. What's truly remarkable, though, is how Holi dissolves social and cultural barriers. For a day, rich and poor, young and old, tourists and locals, even religious boundaries just blur. The common refrain is, Buranamano, Holi Hai, which means, don't mind, it's holy. It's a spontaneous communal catharsis. Pure joy.
It's not just a festival. It sounds like an immersive experience in pure joy and unity. You really won't find anything quite like that social alchemy elsewhere.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, India offers just this full spectrum of sensory experiences, even in its daily industries, which might surprise some people.
Right, speaking of maybe a different kind of sensory experience,
Yeah.
let's talk about the tea plantations in the Western Ghats. A different kind of green carpet altogether.
Indeed, these plantations stretch as far as the eye can see, creating this mesmerizing landscape of perfectly manicured green rows. It's incredibly beautiful. Walking through them, especially in hill stations like Munnar, Udi, and Kunur, feels like stepping into a living painting. The morning mist clings to the bushes and the air carries the fresh, earthy scent of tea leaves. It creates an impossible-to-replicate sensory experience. And what's fascinating is how hands-on it can be. Local experts are often eager to share their knowledge about the intricate process, withering, rolling, oxidation, firing, the precise steps that transform freshly picked leaves into the aromatic beverage we know. They explain how the altitude, the climate, the soil of the Western Ghats create these unique flavor characteristics in the tea. It's quite scientific, actually.
And the tasting itself must be unparalleled, right?
Yeah.
Sipping right there.
Oh, nothing compares to sipping tea that was literally growing in the ground just hours earlier. Estate fresh teas reveal these complex flavor profiles that diminish during transportation. It's night and day. Plantation visits often include curated tasting sessions where you sample different grades and varieties, from delicate white teas to robust black teas, all while expert tasters guide you through proper brewing techniques. It's an unparalleled experience for tea enthusiasts. And many of these plantations also feature these charming colonial-era bungalows where you can actually stay, offering a glimpse into India's plantation history with their old-world charm, wide verandas, antique furnishings. It adds to the whole experience.
And speaking of well-being, India is also, of course, the birthplace of ancient healing traditions that are incredibly relevant today. Ayurveda comes to mind.
That's right, Ayurvedic healing. Stepping into an authentic Ayurvedic center in India feels like entering a world where healing wisdom spans over 5,000 years. It's ancient, Unlike maybe some commercialized wellness retreats, genuine Ayurveda experiences begin with a thorough consultation. Experienced practitioners determine your unique dosha composition, your individual mind-body constitution, whether you're predominantly Vata, Pitta, or Kapha.
So it's a truly personalized approach to health, not one size fits all.
Absolutely. This assessment shapes everything that follows. You might receive Shradhara, where warm oil flows continuously over your forehead for deep relaxation, or Abhyanga, a synchronized full-body massage by two therapists working together. No two people receive identical treatments, ensuring a truly personalized approach. It's all tailored to you. You'll also learn about natural remedies used for millennia, like turmeric, ashwagandha, and neem. Many centers offer workshops where you can learn to prepare simple remedies yourself, witnessing how these natural ingredients integrate into daily Indian life. And authentic Ayurvedic therapies like Panchakarma offer comprehensive detoxification over several weeks. It aims to eliminate deep-seated toxins and rebuild your body's natural balance. It's quite intensive but deeply rejuvenating.
It's incredible to see how India embraces ancient wisdom like that. But it's also, perhaps surprisingly to some, a stunning success story for wildlife conservation.
Indeed it is. India's national parks offer some of the world's best opportunities to witness the magnificent Bengal tiger in its natural environment. That's a huge draw. Places like Ranthambore and Bandhavgarh national parks are famous for their tiger sightings, and the conservation efforts have been truly remarkable. From fewer than 1,800 tigers nationwide back in the 1970s, India now hosts over 3,000. That's a testament to dedicated programs and, crucially, community involvement.
That's fantastic news. And it's not just about tigers, is it? There's other major wildlife success stories.
Not at all. Kaziranga National Park in Assam is home to two-thirds of the world's one-horned rhinoceros population. These huge animals. This UNESCO World Heritage Site has brought these giants back from near extinction, with over 2,400 rhinos now thriving in its wetlands. It's an amazing comeback. And elephant safaris there offer the perfect vantage point for rhino watching, especially with the early morning mist adding this ethereal quality. What's also really compelling is how wildlife tourism directly benefits rural communities. Many parks employ local guides, even former poachers sometimes, transforming them into fierce conservation allies. It provides sustainable incomes and ensures tourism revenue stays within local communities, which is key to long-term success.
That's a great point. Okay, and to cap off our extraordinary journey today, let's dive into the absolute pulse of daily Indian life, the street markets.
Ah, yes, the markets. The art of bargaining truly transforms shopping in Indian street markets from just a simple transaction into this engaging cultural dance. It's part of the fun. Markets like Delhi's Chandni Chowk or Jaipur's Johari Bazaar have thrived for centuries. The initial asking price, that's just an opening gambit. Master negotiators know that patience, humor, and respect are key. You can start by offering maybe 30–40% of the quoted price, then gradually work towards a middle ground. You'll find incredible treasures, antique brass, hand-woven textiles, gemstones.
And the food in these markets is just legendary, isn't it?
It absolutely is. Indian street markets serve as these open-air culinary studios where regional cuisines just converge. Every city has its signature specialties: Mumbai's vada pav, Delhi's kol bhature, Kolkata's puchka, Chennai's dosa. The magic happens in these tiny stalls where vendors have perfected single dishes over decades, often working without recipes, relying on intuition and practice skill. It's an authentic culinary experience that's hard to replicate anywhere else. And beyond the food, you'll discover handcrafted items direct from skilled artisans. These markets serve as direct connections between rural craftspeople and urban consumers, offering block-printed textiles, intricate wood carvings, metalwork. Meeting these artisans often means hearing techniques passed down through generations, turning your purchases into really meaningful cultural exchanges.
The vibrant energy alone sounds like an experience in itself. Just the sounds and smells.
It truly captures the essence of daily life. These spaces function as community centers where people from all walks of life converge to shop, socialize, conduct business. The sensory overload vendors calling out, rickshaws honking, the aroma of spices and street food creates this intoxicating organized chaos. It's unique. It's a truly democratic mixing of social classes, where you'll see sari-clad grandmothers haggling alongside college students and business people grabbing quick lunches. This unique atmosphere reveals India's ability to blend tradition with modernity seamlessly, vibrantly. So yeah, India truly offers experiences that just don't exist anywhere else. From these deep spiritual awakenings and thrilling adventures to profound cultural immersions. And crucially, these aren't just historical relics or museum pieces, they are alive and thriving today, offering genuinely transformative moments for anyone who visits.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? In a world that feels like it's becoming more and more homogenized, how does India manage to hold on to such distinct, ancient, and truly unique ways of life and experience? It's quite remarkable. And if you decide to travel to India after hearing all this, we actually have a recommendation. Five Senses Tours organizes tours across India, which are immersive cultural experiences, really focusing on this kind of depth. You can email them at contact@fivesensestours.com. That's contact at the number 5sensestours.com. Or you can WhatsApp them at +919-845-677-446. We'll put that in the notes too.